What's up, YouTube? Wanna ride bikes? I'm Robert. Today we're going to be talking about that budget bike tool set I got. I got it off of Amazon for probably $49.99, and I've used it for probably 2 years. The pros and cons of it is some parts ain't as great. We're going to discuss that right now. We're going to be talking about these tools. These came in handy for a couple budget bikes. You know, they work. You know, I can't complain about them. I didn't break no teeth off or nothing. I pulled this out earlier. This, to me, was worthless. This little ratchet thing came in handy for all those. So I did use that. This, to take a cassette off, is way too small. I borrowed somebody's to use because this is just too small. This, forget what I used it for that. That's why it came in handy. I almost forgot what I used it for. This goes with that. That comes in handy, actually. Now, the crank puller, I was afraid because this was coming off a little bit, so I just started using my Pedro's one. These are the same as this. When you crank something off and your hand's that close, you're going to rip your knuckles apart. I'm just saying because the reason why I got this kit was for these and the crank puller because I couldn't find my Pedro's. Now, this is the one I use the most because it's longer. It's an inch longer and it helps. This is a multi-tool. This I've never used. All right, let's just say this. This is the chain breaker. I bent that pin and bent it back. I don't recommend a cheap chain breaker. Just go do yourself a favor and get the Park Tool one. You'll be better off using the Park Tool one. And these are the best one. This is the best thing out of here. This, and these are the only things I got to use out of it. This crank puller works on all budget bikes, and it works. What I like about these is their little rounded tips on the top. So they're nice. But I only really used it, these pieces right here. Out of all this, these tire levers, they bend, or I don't even think I used them. This is a spoke wrench. Never used it because I got a Park Tool one, a couple Park Tool ones. This is a tire patch kit. Little crescent wrench. It moves. But that's my kit. That's all right there. What I use is right here. This is way too small. Well, there you have it, folks. It is a $49.99 bike kit. I mean tool kit. I suggest this. If you want to buy bike tools, go to a bike store or a bike website and order decent ones. Because out of all these pieces, I use 3 pieces out of it. I have a Pedro's crank puller. I have Park Tool spoke tighteners. And I have a Park Tool chain breaker. They're all downstairs. This was about the budget toolkit I have. Now, I'm not saying I don't use it. I use it pretty frequently when I get the free bikes and I have to fix them to donate them away. And some of the parts use all of this. But them tools that are way too short, I rip knuckles trying to get some stuff off with those. So I either go buy the piece or walk down the street and borrow my friend's bike tools. Because I got a friend that lives down the street, he has all the park tools, and I just go down here and borrow one and take it back. But do yourself a favor. When you get a budget toolkit for your bikes, try to get the higher end one. I did this because it was a total $50 bill to be spent, and I needed it in a clutch, and it said 2-day shipping. I was getting 10 bikes free, and I didn't have any tools because they were stolen. In 2 days, I got my kit and the bikes came, and I was able to fix them all in a timely manner to donate them out. So it came in a clutch for me. But now that I got my years out of them, it's time for me to get more. So if you're listening, Park Tool, send me a kit because I could use it. I can use everything for a bike. But I know Park Tool ain't watching this. I'm a low channel. But that's my budget toolkit. Give me a thumbs up if you like my videos. Hit that subscribe button. And you know what to do. Send it. Ride it on.